This week's videos are sponsored by an app that I've been using since before we even partnered with them, and that app is Rocket Money. More on them after the reaction, people.
Citizens of the Reject Nation, it is I, Andrew Flash Gordon, and I am joined by my good friend, Ermey.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
We're here to do a very happy go film. It is called Full Metal Jacket, but it is directed by a director that I really enjoy. I mean, I've only seen a couple of his films. One of my favorite films of the 90s, I'm not sure if you've seen it, but it's called Eyes Wide Shut. I love that film. I still don't understand it fully, even though I've seen it many, many times. Have you seen that film?
No, it's Stanley Kubrick, right?
That is a Stanley Kubrick film, yes. I've seen parts of The Shining. I probably need to watch the whole thing, but
that'd be a great reaction.
Yeah. Anyways, we're here to watch Full Metal Jacket. I know this takes place during the Vietnam War. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't know a ton about the Vietnam War, so just want to keep it 100 with you guys. But that's why we do these reactions. Sometimes we love to get educated here. So I'm hoping this film is going to educate us. So looking forward to that. And again, Stanley Kubrick, we know he's a wonderful director. So you know that this film was probably very quick takes, and they were done filming this very quickly. That obviously was a joke. He does the exact opposite. It's long takes, lots of filming with Stanley Kubrick, if you don't know him. But anyways, make sure you guys do all the YouTube things, hit the like button, bell notifications. That way you are notified whenever we drop videos like this. Also, special thanks to Prepper for editing down these highlights. It is a task, especially with me ramping off about who's in the film and all the references to obscure stuff that has nothing to do with what's going on. So we so appreciate everything they do. Also, full-length reaction where you sync up with your own copy. It's over on our Patreon page, patreon.com/TheRealRejects. You get to watch the whole thing with Aaron and myself. Go do it. It's a blast. Also, John and Greg exclusively do highlights of many other movies and shows over there. It's where we call you super sexy. Help us, support us. Go over there. It's a great time. And Aaron, do you have anything you'd like to add before we go to the Vietnam War?
I imagine a full metal jacket would be very heavy. That's what I think. I don't know if they wear metal jackets in this movie. Like I said, I know just as much as him.
That would make sense. Anyways, Full Metal Jacket, commence.
Goodbye, my sweetheart. Hello.
Kiss it goodbye.
He is not in that room.
Hey, Kingpin.
Yes.
There's your first reference, guys. Sorry.
And you know it
Is that Matthew Modine?
Don't suppose that war will ever end.
It's interesting how Vincent D'Onofrio looked like he was enjoying it, while the rest of them were kind of like dazed.
Well, he's the Kingpin. He's supposed to be bald.
It's like, yes, my natural state.
It's like, now I just got to fight a blind guy.
In New York and take over the city.
This is just preparing him for that.
Right. It's just like, I'm feeling
This is Wilson
powerful.
This is Wilson Fisk, the early years.
Right. Fisk origins.
Goodbye, my sweetheart.
As a barber, this looks like fun without having
scary.
to. Yeah, that guy did that. Oh my god, that's a lot of hair to sweep up.
Donate it.
I am Gunnery Sergeant Hartman,
Arliss Emery.
your senior drill instructor. From now on, you will speak only when spoken to, and the first and last words out of your filthy sewers will be sir. Do you maggots understand that?
Sir, yes, sir.
Bullshit, I can't hear you. Sound off like you got a pair.
Yes, sir.
If you survive recruit training, you will be a weapon. But until that day, you are pukes. You are not even human f***ing beings. You are nothing but unorganized, grabastic pieces of amphibian shit. Because I am hard, you will not like me. But the more you hate me, the more you will learn. I am hard, but I am fair.
Wow, great shot.
Yeah, tracking.
Yeah.
I do not look down on niggers, kites.
What did he say?
What?
Welcome to the 70s.
What's your name, scumbag?
Sir, Private Brown, sir!
From now on, you're Private Snowball. Well, there's one thing that you won't like, Private Snowball. They don't serve fried chicken and watermelon on a daily basis.
You, John Wayne?
Who said that?
Ooh.
Who's the slimy little communist shit twinkle toad sucker down here who just signed his own death warrant? Nobody, huh?
Very creative cursing.
I'm f***ing standing. I will PT you all until you f***ing die. I'll PT you until you're an asshole for sucking buttermilk.
Sir, I said it, sir!
Bold to admit that.
Kind of you to admit, Matthew Modine.
I admire your honesty. You can come over to my house and f*** my sister.
Oh.
I'm sorry?
You will not laugh. You will not cry. You will learn by the numbers. I will teach you. Now get up. Get on your feet. Let me see your war face. Sir, you got a war face? Now let me see your war face. Ah! Bullshit. You didn't convince me. Let me see your real war face. Ah! How tall are you, Private? Sir, 5'9", sir. 5'9". I didn't know they stacked shit that high. It looks to me like the best part of you ran down the crack of your mama's ass and ended up as a brown stain on the mattress.
Oh my God.
I think you've been cheated.
Yeah.
I bet you're the kind of guy that would f*** a person in the ass and not even have the goddamn common courtesy to give him a reach around.
I've heard that one before. That's where this comes from. Okay.
What's your name, fat body?
Sir, Leonard Lawrence, sir.
That name sounds like royalty. Are you royalty?
Sir, no, sir.
That boy looked faded.
Does actually.
I don't like the name Lawrence. From now on, you're Gomer Pyle. Do you think I'm cute, Private Pyle? Do you think I'm funny?
Sir, no, sir.
Then wipe that disgusting grin off your face.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, I'm trying, sir.
Wipe that stupid-looking grin off your face, or I will gouge out your eyeballs and skull you.
I think I've heard that before.
Free!
Sir, I can't help it, sir.
Bullshit! Get on your knees, scumbag! Now choke yourself.
Oh.
God damn it, with my hand, numbnuts! Don't pull my fucking hand over there. Now lean forward and choke yourself.
Oh, Lord.
Are you through grinning?
Sir, yes, sir.
Bullshit, I still can't hear you. Sounds off like you've got a pair. Private Pyle, you had best square your ass away and start shitting me Tiffany cufflinks, or I will definitely f*** you up.
Sir, yes, sir.
Ooh, quite the switch. He was a lot nicer as a sergeant in Toy Story.
Paris Island, an 8-week college for the phony tough.
Mama and Papa were laying in bed.
Laying in bed.
Mama rolled over, this is what she said.
Mama rolled over, this is what she said.
Give me some. Give me some. Give me some.
Give me some.
That would get tiring holding up the flag the whole time.
Oh, yeah. Arms. Just
Yeah, with your arms and shoulders. Oh, that's a beauty shot right there. Woo!
gorgeous.
Yeah, that's 87. That ain't no CGI. That's a real shot.
Mm-hmm. 7-year itch.
That looks like Arliss Howard right there. That's he's the nephew of what's his name from Jurassic in the second Jurassic Park movie.
Do you expect me to believe that you don't know left from right?
Sir, no, sir.
Then you did that on purpose. You want to be different.
Sir, no, sir.
Damn.
What side was that, Private Pyle?
Sir, left side, sir.
Are you sure, Private Pyle?
Sir, yes, sir.
What side was that, Private Pyle?
Sir, right side.
Oh my God, he's actually hitting him.
Don't with me again.
It's 70s. Damn.
Did Vincent know he's gonna do that, or was this impromptu?
Oh,
He
you
improvised.
mean real life on set? You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good question. Oh.
That's so cruel.
It's awful. Ugh, poor guy.
He's the best part of the movie so far.
Oh yeah, so far.
Your pukes will sleep with your rifle.
I mean, his character's awful, but his performance so far is really good.
Him and Vincent
And D'Onofrio,
are the
yeah.
best parts.
Your days of finger are over. You're married to this piece, this weapon of iron, and you will be faithful. Hard hit. Mount.
Wow.
This is my rifle. My rifle is my best friend. Without me, my rifle is useless. Without my rifle, I am useless.
Good night, ladies.
Good night, sir.
Isn't it sir? Isn't it sir? Good night, sir.
Hard hit. 4 inches from your chest, Pyle. 4 inches.
This is how I teach my baseball lessons. With this veracity and yeah, just like this.
Does it work?
Every time. I get repeat customers all day.
My God.
So this is the Child's Play 3 reference. You've seen Child's Play 3?
I haven't done any of them.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Obviously, Roxy and Tara now know what that reference is into now. I have not climbed a rope in a long time.
I have never climbed a rope in my entire life.
10 seconds. It should take you no less than 10 seconds to negotiate this obstacle.
I wonder how many times Arliss lost his voice on set. Because, again, Stanley Kubrick does a lot of takes. Because I know Harvey Keitel, he quit. He had the Sidney Pollack role, which I know you haven't seen in Eyes Wide Shut. Apparently, he quit after 69 takes in one scene. There was more to it than just doing 69 takes in one scene, but like he don't stop until he gets the right take.
Wow, that man is thorough.
Next to Private, go.
Oh.
Okay.
Get your fat ass over there, Private.
Come on, buddy, you got it. Come on, buddy.
If God wanted you up there, he would have miracled your ass up there by now.
God damn.
I'll bet you if there was some up there on top of that obstacle, you...
Damn.
One for the Commandant, one for the Corps.
Pull-ups are not easy.
Pull! I guess the Corps don't get there.
I think the most I've ever done was 12 or 13?
Apparently, Koi can do the salmon ladder.
Oh, 12 or 13?
No, I'm saying Koi, you know, Arrow? Koi can do the salmon ladder.
Oh.
He's a strong guy.
Get up here, fat boy! Quickly, move it on, move it on!
Oh, don't fall, buddy.
Private Pyle, whatever you do, don't fall down! That would break my f***ing heart! Quickly, up and over, up and over!
Oh, dang, he even climbed it. Okay.
Well, what in the f*** are you waiting for, Private Pyle?
I hope he doesn't fall.
Get the f*** off of my obstacle! Get the f*** down off of my obstacle!
Oh.
I'm gonna rip your off so you cannot contaminate the rest of the world! I will motivate you, Private Pyle, if it short every cannibal on the Congo!
I feel like he's going to become the best of all of them by the end of this movie.
Quickly! That's the left! The fucking war will be over by the time we get up there, won't it, Private Pyle?
My God. You can tell he's genuinely tired, too. Look at that sweat.
Are you going to die on me? Do it now!
Shout out to that guy. Shout out to Davis for being the trooper to help him.
Do you feel dizzy?
Matthew Modine.
Jesus H. Christ! I think you've got a heart off!
That walk slouch thing, that's real.
Move it off!
Oh, my God.
Oof.
Oh, my God, man.
Move it!
Come on, help the unit. Help that boy, yeah.
You're only as strong as your weakest link.
Exactly.
What's standard waking time? 0500, right? Or is it 0400? I don't know.
I don't know. It's still dark outside, so it's mad early.
Private Joker, do you believe in the Virgin Mary?
Sir, no, sir!
I don't believe I heard you correct.
Sir, the private said no, sir, sir!
Well, you little maggot, you make me want to vomit.
Damn.
Oh.
Not the backhand.
Who's your squad leader, scumbag?
Sir, the private squad leader is Private Snowball, sir!
Private Snowball, you're fired. Private Joker is promoted to squad leader. Bag.
Sir, aye, aye, sir!
That may sound like a dog. A dog barking.
Now on, Private Joker is your new squad leader, and you will bunk with him. He'll teach you everything. Private Joker is silly and he's ignorant, but he's got guts, and guts is enough. Now you ladies carry on.
Oof. That's crazy. We haven't even gotten to any kinds of battles or anything. And
Yeah, we also haven't got a chance to know our people yet. This is our first scene having them like talk to each other outside
Operating rod hit.
of being instructed.
Yeah, exactly.
Left one over the right.
Oh, I like this.
Just throw your other leg over.
Yeah, come on, help that boy out.
And just pull the next one over. And you're home free.
I just see this to me as like Wes and Wilson Fisk. Wesley Wilson. I know. I'm sorry, because I can't help it.
He's Pop-Off from Stranger Things too.
I've never seen Stranger Things.
Dude, that's what the main thing I know him from.
Right?
See, I remember Matthew Modine from Cutthroat Island and Dark Knight Rises.
Congratulations, Leonard.
He was in Rises?
Yeah, Detective Foley.
Oh.
Fold the blanket and the sheet back together. Make a 4-inch fold.
Sure, there's many, many, many other things that he's in that we're
Look at him, how patient he is, man. He's a good leader.
Order!
Nice.
There you go, guy.
I meant to say he's Hammond's nephew in the second Jurassic Park movie, Arliss Howard.
Oh, okay.
Spared no expense. He was also in The Sandlot. Older Scotty.
Right forearm should be parallel.
Are they rifles or sniper? Oh, okay, rifles. Looked like they were at a distance, so that's why I wasn't sure.
It is your killer instinct which must be harnessed if you expect to survive in combat. If your killer instincts are not clean, you will hesitate at the moment of truth.
Ugh, Get that.
You will become dead Marine, and then you will be in a world of shit.
Yep.
Ooh, he's got the
Do you
smirk look.
maggots understand? Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, there's other one or two ways this is going down for Vincent D'Onofrio. He's either going to be really good or he's going to be crazy. And I feel like
yeah, I could see either one.
just that smirk, just the way he's, I don't know, something about him. We'll see how it plays out. I'm playing hot hands. What are we doing here?
I think he's just telling them about their nails and their toenails.
Oh yeah, checking their nail length.
Jesus H. Christ. Private Pyle, if there is one thing in this world that I hate, it is an unlocked footlock. If it wasn't for kids like you, there wouldn't be any thievery in this world. Holy Jesus. What the f*** is that?
Donut? Oh God, no.
What is that, Private Pyle?
Sir, jelly donuts, sir.
Oh no.
Are you allowed to eat jelly donuts, Private Pyle?
Sir, no, sir.
How'd they get them?
Because you are a disgusting fat body, Private Pyle.
Sir, yes, sir.
Why did you hide a jelly donut in your footlocker, Private Pyle?
Sir, because I was hungry, sir.
Uh-oh.
Private Pyle has dishonored himself and dishonored the platoon. You people have not given Private Pyle the proper motivation.
Oh crap.
Uh-oh.
From now on, whenever Private Pyle up, I will not punish him.
I will punish you.
I will punish all of you.
Now they're gonna all take it out on him.
Now get on your faces.
Uh-oh.
Ready? Exercise.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Dang, that's cruel.
1, 2, 3.
What a shot.
Everybody hates me now.
I can't tell what his vibe is. It's just throwing me off.
Maybe he's a little autistic. I don't know.
Maybe.
Nobody hates you, Leonard. You just keep making mistakes, getting everybody in trouble.
I can't do anything right.
Uh-oh.
1, 2, 3. 19. 1, 2, 3.
That's a intense hit workout.
Yeah. You ever do those?
Oh yeah.
3, 26. 1, 2, 3, 27.
Just making him suck on his thumb. Oh God.
Another great shot.
Oh no, they're gonna do something to Vincent D'Onofrio
I'm gonna beat him with the soap.
for make him choke on soap for as punishment.
Uh-oh. They put it in the towel, so they're gonna beat him with it.
Did you ever see A Few Good Men?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I won't spoil that. Oh, buddy.
Got the belly out. He's fast asleep. I'm scared for the boy.
Yeah, they're gonna punish him so that he doesn't keep messing up. Ugh. This is what we call a code red.
Did you order the code red?
This is them plotting against him. I don't like it. It's not his fault. He's trying, guys.
I know, but that's not how they see it. They see it
course.
as you're not gonna mess up anymore.
Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh, with soap?
Yeah. Damn. Oh my god. Oh, poor guy. Matthew Modine's just watching. Oh, he's gonna beat him too?
Do it.
Don't do it. Oh. Oh. He's not doing it on purpose, y'all.
Remember, it's just a bad dream, fat boy.
They all really hit him too. Damn.
Ugh.
Try to cover that up. You feel guilty though, don't you? You were supposed to be his friend, his buddy.
I know, but that was a collective team, like, voter thing. You know, that wasn't like, hey, I want to do this on my own volition.
Yeah, they do it as a unit, but still, it's messed up.
Do we love our beloved Corps, ladies?
Simplify, do or die, gun ho, gun ho.
Oh, Vincent D'Onofrio's not even saying anything. See that?
Yeah.
He's traumatized.
Kill, kill, kill.
He doesn't got that smile on his face anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I still can't hear you.
Kill, kill, kill.
Wow.
Do any of you people know who Charles Whitman was? Charles Whitman killed 12 people from a 28-story observation tower.
Jesus. 28 stories?
Anybody know who Lee Harvey Oswald was?
That, I think we all know.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, he shot Kennedy, sir.
That's right. And do you know how far away he was?
Quite a distance, right?
He was 250 feet away and shooting at a moving target.
Yeah.
Oswald got off 3 rounds with an old Italian bolt-action rifle in only 6 seconds and scored 2 hits, including a headshot. Do any of you people know where these individuals learned how to shoot?
In the Army, or?
Sir, in the Marines, sir.
In the Marines. Those individuals
That
showed
I did
what
not
one
know.
Ooh, yeah.
Didn't you say he was going to go
snapped.
crazy?
Yeah, he snapped.
You will all be able to do the same thing.
Happy birthday to you.
To America?
Happy birthday, dear Jesus. Happy birthday to you.
It's Christmas Day.
Today
I guess?
Yeah.
is Christmas.
Yep, sure enough.
I was going to say, I wouldn't know what other day that would be.
God has a hard-on for Marines because we kill everything we see. So you can give your heart to Jesus, but your ass belongs to the Corps.
Sir, yes, sir.
I got to imagine he was nominated for an Academy Award. I mean, this is a very difficult performance. Lots of monologues, long shots, hardly any cuts.
Likely a lot of takes, always at the top of his voice.
This is difficult.
Beautiful. So that it slides perfect.
Does this feel like they're shooting in England to you?
Why do you say that?
Oh, it's Stanley Kubrick. They're shooting in England.
Oh, okay.
He always shoots in England.
Smooth shot.
Yeah, D'Onofrio's lost it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And he can tell he's not the same guy anymore.
Of course, you guys all decided to beat him with soap. No shit, he's not the same guy anymore. He's trying.
Leonard talks to his rifle. I don't think Leonard can hack it anymore. I think Leonard's a Section 8.
Section 8. Does that like mean he's lost it or something? Let us know, guys.
This is an interesting bathroom where you're like staring right at the toilets.
Yeah.
Is he hitting his targets?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is he a good shot?
Because Ermey is not ostracizing him.
Outstanding, Private Pyle. I think
Oh,
we
yeah.
finally found something that you do well.
Wow.
Ah, that makes me nervous. I think nefarious things are coming.
Yeah, I think you're right.
How many counts in that movement you just executed?
Sir, 4 counts, sir.
What's the idea looking down in the chamber?
Sir, that is the guarantee that the private is not giving the inspecting officer a loaded weapon, sir.
Yeah, he's sounding different too.
Oh, and he doesn't have the smirk anymore.
Private Pyle, you are definitely born again hard. Hell, I may even allow you to serve as a rifleman in my beloved Corps.
Sir, yes, sir.
Oh my God. What a contrast from earlier to now.
He's come away, yeah.
Oof.
There's been an awakening within him.
Oof.
I just want my M14.
I just want my M4.
And he's in the front now.
Yeah, he's keeping up.
Graduation is only a few days away, and the recruits of Platoon 3092 are salty. They are ready to eat their own guts and ask for seconds.
Sounds delicious.
Drill instructors are proud to see that we are growing beyond their control. The Marine Corps does not want robots. The Marine Corps wants killers.
Oh, you definitely got one right there.
Yeah.
Men without fear.
Daredevil? The man without fear? That wasn't me. That was the line. I didn't say a word.
Today, you are Marine. From now on, until the day you die, every Marine is your brother. Most of you will go to Vietnam. Some of you will not come back. Marines die. That's what we're here for.
Sounds lovely.
But the Marine Corps lives forever. And that means you live forever. Pickett.
Like how he's in like nearly center frame. Vincent D'Onofrio.
Joker.
Sir, yes, sir.
4212, basic military journalism. You gotta be shitting me, Joker. You think you're Mickey Spillane?
Journalism?
Sir, I wrote for my high school newspaper, sir.
Wow.
You're not a writer. You're a killer.
A killer, yes, sir.
Homer Pyle.
Infantry.
Sir, yes, sir.
0300, infantry. You made it.
Had to be infantry.
Ooh, yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, I mean, again, I apologize for making last time I'm going to make this reference. He looks like Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin in that look.
Yeah.
That's the last time I'm going to say that. Because I know you guys are probably sick of it at this point.
I'm sitting next to you. I'm not sick of it.
Nah, I know, but Our adoring audience might be. Which I can understand. I've said it quite a few times. I get it. But it's so synonymous with Vincent D'Onofrio.
He is.
I know. They're like, dude, you haven't even mentioned him in Men in Black, any of his other movies.
Well, he's bald, so he looks like
That's
Kingpin.
true. That's true, too.
Like a baby face Kingpin.
He is giving a very riveting, incredible performance. I will give him that. I mean, he usually does. He's a great actor, but this is an incredible performance. Got to give him his due.
Yeah. My exposure to him was actually not even a movie. It was Law and Order: Criminal Intent.
Ah, yeah, I've seen some episodes of his in Law and Order. He's
just a phenomenal actor.
He's a very versatile. He's got so much damn range. I love actors who can just do an array of different types of roles.
Oh God, what the hell is happening? What are you doing, buddy? You look scary as hell.
Ooh, that is scary as shit.
Hi, Joe.
I think my skin crawl.
Seriously.
Uh-oh.
You called that earlier with the crazy shit.
Yeah. I was like, he's either going to rise to be the best or he's going to freaking snap. Sure enough.
I mean, he's definitely prepared for war.
Yeah, the soap thing is what did it. Are you going to off your squad?
Are those live rounds?
7.62 millimeter full metal jacket.
So that's what that means.
Oh.
Okay.
Leonard, if Hartman comes in here and catches us,
Andrew, I'm so scared right now.
we'll both be in a world of shit.
I am in a world of shit.
Y'all talking about the two different things.
Left shoulder! Right shoulder! This is my rifle! There are many like it, but this one is mine!
Uh-oh.
Get back in your bunks!
Uh-oh.
In the name of Jesus H. Christ, are you animals doing?
Oh, no.
Why is Private Pyle holding that weapon? Why aren't you stomping Private Pyle's guts out?
It's a private duty to inform the senior drill instructor that Private Pyle has a full magazine and is locked and loaded, sir.
Oh, that just turned the conversation on its head a little.
I feel this in my entire body right now. I'm so tense.
You will place that rifle on the deck at your feet and step back away from it.
Oh,
What is your major malfunction, numbnuts? Didn't Mommy and Daddy show you enough attention when you were a child?
Oh! Jesus.
Oh, you guys did it. Oh, you guys did it to him.
Yeah.
He's your buddy. He's your friend.
I think he's remembering a little bit of that. Oh.
Is he about to turn it on himself?
I hope not.
I think he is.
I think he is, though. Yep. Oh no. Oh, God. Oh! Oh!
Oh.
Shit.
Jesus Christ. Oh.
Keep saying you got something for me.
Wow. Devastating.
These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they're.
I want to sing. I'm just at a loss for words to this point.
Yeah.
So gonna walk over.
Almost didn't even recognize Matthew Modine with his hair there.
Yeah.
Well, baby, me so.
Me love you long time.
Me love you long time. You party? Yeah, we might party. How much? $15?
Is that what this is from? I wonder. I've heard that before.
Yeah, I've heard that so many times.
$5 is all my mom allows me to spend.
$10 each.
What do we get for $10?
Everything you want.
Well, old buddy, feel like spending some of your hard-earned money?
I wonder if they filmed this part first and then the
you mean
the other stuff second,
and then shave their heads afterwards?
Yeah, because I feel like that would be inefficient for them to shave their heads and then wait for them to grow their hair back, especially to that length.
Yeah, totally. I could see that. Well, they did the same thing with. I mean, I don't remember the shooting schedule. I would imagine the same thing with Matrix, right? You do all the hair stuff first and then the shave stuff after, right?
That's what I haven't seen Matrix, but I imagine that's what you would do.
You never seen The Matrix?
I know, dude.
Gotta do a reaction with you for that.
Yeah, man.
We're supposed to be helping them, and they shit all over us every chance they get. I just can't feature that.
So he's a writer. Does he go on to the actual battlefield as a writer?
Good question.
Okay, guys, let's keep it short and sweet today. Anybody got anything new?
Yes, that's what the writers.
Ann, Margaret, and Entourage are due here next week. I want someone to be there on the airfield and stick with her for a couple of days. Afterman, you take it. Don't make it too obvious, but I want to see fur and early morning dew.
Gonna need a new camera.
Search and destroy. We have a new directive from MAF on this. In the future, in place of search and destroy, substitute the phrase sweep and clear. Sweep and clear, got it?
Sweep and clear, no more search and destroy. Optics are important, Aaron.
Lighter language, make it sound less biting.
And Joker, where's the weenie? The kill, Joker, the kill. I mean, all that fire the grunts must have hit something. Now, you must have seen blood trails.
It was raining, sir.
That's why God passed the law of probability. Now, rewrite it and give it a happy ending. Say, one killed.
Wow.
Make it a sapper or an officer, which?
Propaganda.
Yeah. We don't ever do that here.
In case you didn't know it, this is not a particularly popular war. Now, it is our job to report the news that these why are we here civilian newsmen ignore.
Really spin a tale for back home to justify it.
Going to the chapel and we're...
Ever seen the Watchmen show?
I have not. Good?
That's a great show, yeah.
What made you think of that?
Because there's a significant portion of the show that's related to the Vietnam War.
Ah, I've seen the movie, though. I really enjoyed that one.
I ain't heard a shot fired in anger in weeks.
Joker's so tough, you eat the boogers out of a dead man's nose, then ask for seconds. He's never been in the shit. It's hard to talk about it, man. It's like on Hastings.
You weren't on Operation Hastings Payback. You weren't even in country.
Eat shit and die, you f***ing Spanish American.
Don't listen to any of Payback's bullshit, Rafter
Oh,
man.
the John Wayne impression. He called Arlie Emery, this drill sergeant. Remember, he's made a John Wayne reference to him in the first scene.
Yeah.
You know he's never been in the shit because he ain't got the stare. The 1,000-yard stare. A Marine gets it after he's been in the shit for too long. It's like he really seen beyond. All field Marines got it, and you'll have it too.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Incoming. Oh, shit.
That sounds awfully close.
Now what I just made?
I mean, they are trained, but they're just the writers. But again, they're trained. We saw Joker got trained.
Woo!
Oh shit! Damn.
Oh wow! Yeah, immediately intense.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I hope they're just f***ing with us. I ain't ready for this shit.
I wonder how quick this would happen, like in the actual time, like going from just having a conversation in your bunk to then having to strap up and get ready for action immediately like this.
Right. Whoa! Dude, don't waste all your...
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Boy, they're going on the offensive.
Yeah. Jesus.
Huh.
The enemy has very deceitfully taken advantage of the Tet ceasefire to launch an offensive all over the country. So far, we've had it pretty easy here, but we seem to be the exception.
Yeah.
Charlie's hit every major military target in Vietnam and hit them hard. In Saigon, the United States Embassy has been overrun by suicide squads.
Oh, wow.
I'm not even going to make a reference to that. Took you a second.
I don't think Will Smith's in this movie, man.
Yeah, not saying a word.
In other words, it's a huge shit sandwich, and we're all gonna have to take a bite.
Sir, does this mean that Ann Margaret's not coming?
Joker, I want you to get straight up to Fubai. Captain January will need all his people.
Guess making jokes in the face of something like this is the only way you can really cope with it.
How's it gonna look if you get killed wearing a peace symbol?
Permission to go with Joker?
Sir, permission not to take Rafterman with me?
You still here? Vanish, Joker. Most Ricky ticking. Take Rafterman with you. You're responsible for him.
Love seeing the helicopter in the shadows there. That's so cool, that shot.
Yeah, I really like that too. A lot of beautiful shots in this movie. So, again, beautiful shot. The mist over the jungle.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
Oh, you better not puke. Don't puke, Sergeant.
Yeah, the realization that you're about to literally be into the war zone, it's becoming more real.
Oh, yeah. Especially as you're flying there at high speeds. That's got to be real. Like, look at that guy's face. I don't know. I wonder what he did to him to get that reaction out of him. What are you shooting at, bro? Oh, hey! Come on!
I had a feeling I had a feeling he was doing that. Piece of shit.
Awful human. Awful human.
Anyone who runs is a VC. Anyone who stands still is a well-disciplined VC.
That's evil. That's just evil.
You guys ought to do a story about me.
Yeah, evil.
Because I'm so good.
You're sadistic.
Got me 157 dead goose kills.
You remember how
157 people.
You remember how Joker talked about earlier? How he just wants to kill people? That's that guy.
Yeah.
Him.
How can you shoot women, children? Easy. You just don't lead them so much.
Oh, laughing too.
Like again, if you're in a self-defense situation, I understand that, but that's disgusting.
That's the thing about war. You call them something other than human, so you don't mentally associate them with being like you. It creates that sense of otherness.
Yeah.
To desensitize what you're actually doing.
And also, too, we saw in that training from Arlie Emery, which we'll talk about in the review, like, you know, the dehumanizing effect that you get in that type of training and environment.
2-5, outstanding. Thanks, Tom.
I mean, look what happened to Vincent D'Onofrio, for Christ's sake, when they just hit him with some soaps. The dude snapped. He was genuinely a very happy, you know, I mean, it had some autistic.
Nice guy. Yeah.
And again, I could be wrong in my analyzation of him. I don't claim to be a doctor, but I mean, he had some autistic tendencies, it seemed, unless I'm wrong.
Could be, yeah.
Or some awkwardly social tendencies, at least. But
yeah,
you know, he was a genuinely happy, nice guy, and he snapped.
I got a bro named Cowboy there.
You people won.
I like this actor. He's good.
I'm Cowboy's platoon commander.
Believe the very next year he was in Red Heat with Arnold.
By the way, my name's Shinosky, Walter J. Shinosky. My people call me Mr. Touchdown. Played little ball for Notre Dame.
Tizo, is that you?
You here to make Cowboy famous?
Never happened, sir.
What does that say on his Born to Kill on his head helmet?
Yeah, it does.
We taking care of business?
Well, the NVA are dug in deep. Hotel company's still working this side of the river. Street by street and house by house. Charles definitely got his shit together.
This is so tough as an actor when you're walking and monologuing.
Monologuing, a live set
stuff,
around you, and it's
stuff
like
is moving. Yeah,
stuff moving. Also, there's like a lot of dust in the air as well.
Very difficult.
I saw some buddies about a half a click this side of Foucam Canal. Here's the canal.
Whoa, cool transition.
We're gonna see something messed up right now, aren't we?
Probably.
Great shot. Yeah, he's looking. Yeah. Covering his nose. He's about to write. Is it a grave?
A lot of bodies.
It's a mass grave.
Ooh.
The dead have been covered with lime.
Oof.
What is that white powder?
They said with lime, right? I don't know.
I don't know what lime is other than the fruit. It doesn't look like the fruit.
Let us know in the comment section, guys.
We've got a body count, sir.
We think it's 20.
Do you know how it happened, sir?
Well, it seems the NVA came in with a list of names.
Stop saying that word.
Policemen, army officers, school teachers.
Oh, you recognize that actor over there on the right?
No.
It's Bruce Bowie, played General Riken in Empire Strikes Back. I hate to lose you, Solo. You're a good man.
Marine, what is that button on your body armor?
A peace symbol, sir.
What is that you've got written on your helmet?
Born to kill, sir.
Well, the contrast between those two things.
Born to kill on your helmet, and you wear a peace button. What's that supposed to be? Some kind of sick joke?
No, sir.
What is it supposed to mean?
I think I was trying to suggest something about the duality of man, sir.
We are here to help the Vietnamese because inside every there is an American trying to get out. It's a hardball world, son. We've got to try to keep our heads until this peace craze blows over.
Liked him better as General Riken. He was a little nicer.
You know, they're being historically accurate, I suppose.
No. Of course. Of course. Also, that just shows you the power of Arlie Emery's performance, because he was being a hard ass there. And again, good job in that scene. But Arlie Emery, like his intensity and his performance, like on a different level.
Man.
The drill sergeant.
First platoon? Yeah, through there.
I haven't heard this song in so long. You just saw a movie with this song on a reaction on here. Happy Gilmore.
That we did.
Oh, we got Arliss Howard back.
Huh.
Cowboy?
Ranger?
Cowboy, right? Is that his name?
Holy shit.
Wow.
What's happening?
I hope I never see you again, you piece of shit.
Did you ever see the movie Moneyball?
No.
He was also in Moneyball.
This is my bro Joker from the island, and this is
Rafter Man.
Rafter Man. They're from Stars and Stripes. They'll make you famous.
Hey, Adam Baldwin.
We're life takers and heartbreakers. We shoot them full of holes and fill them full of lead.
Damn, he's buff in this movie.
You a photographer?
No, I'm a combat correspondent.
Oh, you seen much combat?
Well, I've seen a little on TV.
You're a real comedian.
Almost has that same look as D'Onofrio.
I was just thinking the same thing. I was just about to say it.
Well, I got a joke for you. I'm gonna tear you a new asshole.
Like that dazed thing.
Yeah.
Only after you eat the peanuts out of my shit.
You might not believe it, but under fire, Animal Mother's one of the finest human beings in the world.
I forgot that actor's name, but he was in a Jean-Claude Van Damme film called Sudden Death with Powers Booth, who we saw in Tombstone, 1995.
Oh, we did. Just came out.
Hey, photographer, you want to take a good picture? Yeah, man. Take this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what are we doing?
What are we about to do?
Is he gonna pee on him or something?
Oh, God.
This is my bro.
Oh, Wet Willie or something? I don't know.
Oh, is his face gone? This dead guy?
Oh.
Yeah, it's a dead guy.
This is his party. He's the guest of honor.
Sick.
I will never forget this day. The day I came to Hué City and fought 1 million NVA. I love the little commie bastards, man. I really do. These enemy grunts are as hard as slant-eyed drill instructors.
Ugh.
These people we wasted here today are the finest human beings we will ever know.
Huh.
After we rotate back to the world, we're gonna miss not having anyone around who's worth shooting.
Oh, my God.
And that was something they talked about too with Lee Harvey Oswald and the guy at the Texas. Like, what goes through your mind with PTSD and
right? What do you train them for these to be killing machines, but then you're like, all right, go back to the world.
Well,
and what do you do? That's what you've been programmed to do for the last X amount of years.
I mean, obviously, not all people who
experience that struggle with that,
but not all people who have committed such atrocities are trained mercenaries or in the army or marine. Of course not. But it's an interesting thing psychologically speaking.
Yeah, totally agree.
You know, it would be disgusting and awful if the Rafter Man, the camera guy, if he got shot through the lens. Ooh. Then you see it through the eye.
I could totally see that.
Oh.
It'd almost be ironic.
Yeah.
He's shooting the action shoots him through the lens.
It's like poetry, it rhymes. Oh. Whoa.
Oh my God.
I can't believe that took him out. Oh.
Oh, shit. Oh, in the stomach.
Ooh.
We are receiving incoming fire from the Ville. The lieutenant is down. We're going to stop here and check out what's in front of.
I am become death. J. Robert Oppenheimer.
Production did an incredible job with this set.
No, seriously.
Oof.
And this score we got here going on right now.
It's haunting. Just sets you in the mood for war. I like the camera POV of like you're in the war right now with these guys. Yeah.
Oh!
Whoa!
Lit it up.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
Woo! Woo!
Wow, what a shot.
Yeah, take lots of oh, his hand is shaking.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be shaking too, so I can relate.
Gotta be terrifying to be in a war zone like that.
I've always seen them do that. Is that to make sure the rounds don't fall out? Let me know in the comment section. I want to know why they hit their helmet. I've seen that done in a bunch of war films. Oh.
Cock for Gene! Oh, I was reading that sign right before he started shooting.
Well, everybody's heard about the bird.
The contrast between like the type of music they're playing and the stuff we're seeing on screen is just I don't know. It's not saying it's haunting, but like kind of. Oh, weird.
Well, it's kind of like too with Joker. Remember the contrast between Born to Kill and Peace?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like what?
Between like the levity of fun music and war, the contrast there.
Yeah. I think that was to symbolize it with Joker, is to show that to the audience as well with the music and what you're seeing visually on the screen.
Yeah, I can see that. War photographers or videographers.
Whoa. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Oh.
You're going home now.
But in the Marines, you live forever.
Semper Fi.
We're mean Marines, sir. Go easy, bros.
Better you than me.
Well, at least they died for a good cause.
What cause was that?
Freedom?
Flush out your hit, you're a new guy.
You're not even fighting for your freedom, man.
You think we waste for freedom?
This is a preventative measure. It's not about your freedom.
It's a slaughter.
Yeah.
Tough break for Hanch. He's all set to get shipped out on a medical.
What was the matter with him?
He's jerking off 10 times a day.
No shit, at least 10 times a day.
Last week, he was sent down to Da Nang to see the Navy head shrinker. The crazy f***er starts jerking off in the waiting room. Instant Section 8, just waiting for his papers to clear division.
I think they mentioned a Section 8 about Vincent D'Onofrio, right?
They did, yeah.
Place of the interviews, roll 34.
Well, like you see, you know, it's a major city, so we have to assault with tanks. We roll in the streets.
What a shot.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
There are no
the rounds around him, the rounds in the gun.
Yeah, the tank,
the people in the background.
And the people, yeah.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, we're the best. I mean, all that bullshit about the air cav, the shit really hits the fan. Who do they call? They call Mother Green and her killing machine.
See that on in his helmets for the film?
I will not send American boys 8,000 or 10,000 miles around the world to do a job that Asian boys ought to be doing for themselves.
Sounded just like Lyndon Baines Johnson.
I mean, we're getting killed for these people, and they don't even appreciate it.
Oh, jeez.
I wanted to see exotic Vietnam, the jewel of Southeast Asia. I wanted to meet interesting and stimulating people of an ancient culture and kill them. I wanted to be the first kid on my block to get a confirmed kill.
Jeez. Yeah, crazy seeing how they view the war, like each of them.
Chief, give you everything you want.
How much there, Chief?
$15 each.
No. $5 each. Be glad to trade you some Arvin rifles.
Okay, $5. You give me.
Okay.
Let's get mounted.
She said, no boom boom with her brother.
Oh, she's racist.
I think what he's trying to tell you is that you black boys pack too much meat.
Chubaku.
Oh.
Excuse me, ma'am. What we have here, little yellow.
I'm not about to see, are we?
Okay. MG.
This is my boogie. Hey, we need a bat in order. I'm going first.
Oh, Jesus, I don't like this.
All must hang.
Oh, gosh.
Period accurate, I guess. Wartime, I don't know.
Yeah.
I hated that.
And also, too, as an audience, we're meant to feel uncomfortable in that
But it's
situation.
authentic.
Yeah.
You know, we can't.
Yeah, of course.
The NVA had pulled out of our area. Our squad is sent on patrol to check out the report.
This is literally like two totally different films from the first half and the second half.
Thinking this exact
with the
same
drill
thing.
with the drill training, and then to the
Because I'm now wondering, or as we've been watching this, I've been wondering, why did we go through that, seeing Joker's perspective in the training, to then have him go to this setting? Like, is there like some thematic through line that we're supposed to be recognizing between how he is in training time versus how he is in wartime? Woo!
Face outboard and take cover. Do it.
Careful now.
guy. Oh, is his head? His head
is gone. The top of his head is gone.
Ooh.
No more head, that guy. Oh no, it's there.
Oh, it is? Okay. It looked
It looks
like
gone for a second.
It really did. Because we thought the same thing. So.
Right. I think it was just the lighting.
It was either lighting or the way the camera was angled.
Murph, this is Cowboy. Craze's hit. Booby trap.
Wait one. You're senior NCO, Cowboy.
I feel like I'd be so paranoid just to step anywhere with like booby traps and mines around.
You have no idea where they could be.
I'm squad leader.
Falling anywhere, scumbag.
He's dead.
Do you leave the body or do you take him with you? Or how does that work?
Imagine they would burn it. Or they put him in a grave, you know, make a makeshift grave after they.
Well, because I got to imagine too, like, wouldn't the family would want to pay respects and have a proper funeral, right?
Perhaps. Yeah.
But like, this is a dire situation.
I think we made a mistake at the last checkpoint. I think we're here, and we should be here.
What do you think?
Dude, how did they control those fires in the background in like real life?
That's a good question.
Okay, we're changing direction. We're heading over that way. Eightball's gonna go over there and see can he find a way through.
Got it.
What's that? His helmet? Is that glue?
Put a nigga behind the trigger.
Oof. I can't tell what that is. It might be glue. I don't know. Would be my best guess.
Is he gonna die?
It's
I
not
feel like
looking,
that guy's gonna
not
die.
looking good for him right now.
I feel like that guy's gonna die. Oh no!
Ooh.
Jesus. Yeah, it's not a good idea to send someone else. Look at themselves! Ooh, the meat and the.
Ceasefire! Okay, then save your ammo. Nobody fire till I tell you.
Oh!
Damn!
Murph, we're receiving enemy sniper fire. Our position is about a half a click north of checkpoint 4. Request immediate tank support. Over.
Roger, understand. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, that's reassuring. I'll see what I can do.
I think there may be strong enemy forces in those buildings over there. I've requested tank support. We're gonna sit tight till it comes, but keep your eyes open. If they decide to hit us, we'll have to pull back fast.
Oh, he's still alive. Damn, the foot.
He's hit 3 times. He can't wait that long. That sniper's just trying to suck us in one at a time.
That's 4.
Damn it, ceasefire! Man, ceasefire! This shit, I'm going in to bring him out. No, you sit the down. God damn it.
You're gonna get shot too, bud, but I respect your heart. That's a brave guy right there. That guy's
Beyond
brave
brave.
as hell. Courageous.
Ballsy.
All the above.
There's no way he survives that.
And he's gonna drag his body in the middle of a war zone like that. You're damn it. Ah, yep.
Hey, you can't see the sniper. Save the ammo. Nobody fires till I tell you.
Anybody else want to go out there and save him?
Murph, we're in some deep shit. I got 2 men down. What's the story on that tank? Over.
All right, Cowboy. No luck so far with the tank. We'll advise. Over.
I think they're gonna hit us any minute. When they do, we won't have time to pull out. Let's get ready to move. There's only one f***ing sniper out there. I know it's a shitty thing to do, but we can't refuse to accept the situation. Yeah, well, we're not leaving Doc J and 8-Ball out there.
I respect that, but what are you going to do?
Let's go get him. Let's do it. Stand down, mother. That's a direct order.
Oh my God. Damn.
You cowboy. Oh, you assholes.
Okay, this guy has a heart, you know. Wow. This guy's crazy, bro.
I mean, he does have the weapon, I guess, to do this, but still.
Oh, then both of them.
Doc, where's the sniper?
You're about to get hit by him. Oh. Oh!
Shit.
Yeah.
You still want to be there?
Shit.
Damn. Where
Why
are
he
you
didn't try
going?
to shoot you there?
They just messed up these sets. I'm so impressed.
Yeah, it looks crazy. Yeah, it's really impressive.
I know, you already said that. What do you do?
No, Stutton, Donlin, Rock. Come with me. We'll take a look.
I'm going with you. I'm coming too.
He didn't get visual confirmation there was only one sniper, so that was a very foolhardy claim, in my opinion. I'm not liking this. If they do survive this, if I were Cowboy, I'd have a long talk with Animal like, dude, you just completely usurped my authority on every order I made.
All right, there's no order if you don't follow leadership.
Give me that radio. Murphy, this is Cowboy, over.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Cowboy. Oh!
I guess you know where the shot came from.
Dude, that's on... I mean, it's on Animal, but Cowboy should have just...
Son of a bitch!
Going home. Going home.
Shit. No way he survives that.
Oh, he's dead. He's gone. He's gone. Yeah, he's done.
Dude, that's on Animal.
His last words, I can hack it. Damn.
Let's go get some payback.
Okay.
You gonna shoot him? Oh, I thought he was gonna shoot Animal for a sec. Has Joker not killed anyone thus far?
I mean, he's shot at people, but we haven't seen him directly kill anybody.
Gotta guess the tanks are on the way, right?
You would think. Yeah, that's smart. Mask him so he doesn't get a clear shot. Climb those stairs, guys. Maybe get like a shot from above.
Want to have the high ground, right?
Exactly.
What do you think? Just one sniper?
I mean, unless they show us a secret second one, I'm gonna guess yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Oh no!
Oh no! Gun jammed. Gun jammed.
Oh, it's a woman?
little girl. No. This is gonna be his first kill of the movie.
Oh no! Oh!
Well, maybe not. Yeah, no.
Damn, I was not expecting it to be woman.
Yeah.
We got the sniper!
Yeah, you guys gonna kill her? Or you gonna try to get information, or
I don't know what
wanna,
information.
I don't want to see it if they do.
I don't think she's gonna survive either way.
Definitely not. He's gonna kill. Yeah, born to kill. He's gonna take the final shot.
We got the sniper. I saved Joker's ass.
Uh-oh.
What's she saying?
She's praying.
Oh, man.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
What about her?
Let her rot.
Oh, man.
We can't just leave her here.
I think it's the first time they're seeing, like, her as human, or seeing what they're shooting at as human.
I'm running this squad now, and I say we leave the for the mother-loving rats.
I'm not trying to run this squad. I'm just saying we can't leave her like this.
Just put her out of her misery. This is hard to watch.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, shooting her would be an act of mercy at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, she's probably in so much pain.
If you want to waste her, go on. Waste her.
Oh, this is gonna have to be his first kill. Oh.
Oh my God. This is awful. Wow. That's
a powerful moment. Yeah. Sad at the same time.
The duality between his face, the light and the dark.
And the duality, too, between peace and born to kill.
Because he killed her as an act of kindness.
Yeah.
Born to kill, to give her peace.
I'm in a world of shit, but I am alive, and I am not afraid.
M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E. Hey, the high
Guess that was the world at that time too. It was on fire in a way. Wow. I've never seen Apocalypse Now. Have you ever seen that one?
No, neither have I. We wanted to react to.
I believe that was Francis Ford Coppola. Anyways, before we get into the review.
Reject Nation, when I heard that this company wanted to partner up with us yet again, I was so enthusiastic about it. Reason being, I had already been using their product for well over a year by the point we first ever collaborated with them. So the fact that we get to have this ongoing partnership just makes me a happy camper. And that is, of course, for the app Rocket Money. Now, if you guys don't know what Rocket Money is, don't worry. I got you covered. I'll tell you about them in just a little bit. But before that, I wanted to share with you guys why I love this app so much. It's actually a very personal reason. You see, like many of you guys, I too grew up in a home where money did not come easily, needless to say. The predominant conversation in my family household was undoubtedly about financial struggle, financial worry. And that does a number on you. So it certainly seeped into my adulthood when I was trying to learn how to become financially independent. And to this day, as someone who talks a lot about working on his mental health, who's proudly going to therapy, no matter how much lack we might have in money one day or how much success we might have in money sometimes, I still have to have this ongoing conversation about my relationship with money. I'm half Filipino, so my mom's always talking to me about taxes to this day. I think, though, it does start with how you manage the finances you currently have. See, before I ever acquired any type of reasonable living money, I heard someone speak about how you have to learn what to do with a dollar now. Essentially, the talk was about don't wait until you have like a bunch of money and then start figuring out what to do with it afterwards. Like you got a bunch of toys to play with. If you want to acquire more in life, you have to first figure out what you're going to do with what you currently have. And that's why I love this app. It's applicable for any financial stage you are at in life. Come to think about it, it would have been very beneficial for me when I was in a real struggle boat years ago. So in summary, as someone who is constantly having an ongoing working relationship with how to handle money, Rocket Money has helped make that relationship a lot healthier in my life. So what are they if you don't know what they are? What they are is a personal finance app that simplifies managing money by canceling unnecessary subscriptions, lowering your bills, and crafting a budget that fits your specific lifestyle. I'm telling you, Reject Nation, there's no greater feeling than when you look at the following month and you see that, oh my God, I have saved money. I've spent less. And progress equals happiness. And the best part is Rocket Money does a lot of the heavy lifting by analyzing your spending, then customizes notifications to stay within your budget goals. Because it's not just about saving money. It's about actively seeing and feeling your financial progress. And one of my favorite qualities about their service too is when it comes to monthly subscriptions. We've been blessed to be able to expand the team and hire more people, but with that in mind, that also comes with a lot more expenses. So as this business has been growing, having to track exuberant amount more has been just as important. So now I have to track a lot of these business expenses, then I got to track my own personal finances. So in general, it's already been helping out a lot with that. But as you want to make things more efficient, you often find yourself signing up for a lot of apps for free trials that you quickly forget about. Next thing you know, you're paying a hefty fine for it. I'm sure even if you don't have a YouTube channel, there's some way you can relate with that. You see, because they track your monthly subscriptions and they make it super easy to cancel the ones you do not use. Couple of clicks and you're putting money back into your pocket. So if you're like me, you found hidden subscriptions or pay for services that you totally forgot about, Rocket Money was a lifesaver in uncovering those and even negotiated some of my bills to about, like I'd say, like down by 20%. So if you want to join me on this journey of consistently taking care of your finances, do not want to start later. The best time is to start right now. So please do yourself a favor, check out Rocket Money and see how much you too can be saving. That way you can stop wasting money on things you don't use. Believe me, when it came to my accountant and tax season, that was a really big note. Visit rocketmoney.com/rejects. They've helped me and I'm confident they'll do the same for you. That's rocketmoney.com/rejects. Your wallet will thank you. Because Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's features. So a great way to support your lifestyle and a great way to support the channel is by going and downloading the Rocket Money app yourself. And if it does help you, please go ahead, drop me a message. I'd love to hear if there's some way by just conveying this message it has helped you out too. Thank you, Reject Nation.
If you are listening to us on Apple or Spotify, if you don't mind dropping a rating, we would so appreciate it. Also, if you want to look as good as Aaron, myself, and the rest of us here at Reject Nation, RejectNationShop.com helps support us. Also, you get to look sexy at the same time. We appreciate your support. And yeah, Aaron, what did you think of Full Metal Jacket?
Oh, man. This movie, you watch some movies, Andrew, that just like leave you with just a bitter feeling in your mouth, in your mind, leave you just walking away feeling down. I think this is one of those movies for me.
Yeah, understandable.
That being said, it's a really great movie. It's really, really good. Stanley Kubrick really did his thing with this movie, making it so visceral in the sense that it really puts you into the scene in the time of where this movie takes place, and providing perspective, especially in the second half, seeing the contrast between what it's like in the military unit versus what it's actually like in the war, and us following Joker's character through the course of this journey. Just thought it was dour, it was ugly, it was seemingly authentic. Granted, I know just as much about it as Andrew knows before going into this movie about the Vietnam War, but I think even not knowing a lot about the war, I feel like it gives you enough to really understand why, at least within the context of why these characters are doing what they're doing, to follow the story. It never leaves you lost.
Yeah.
I'm just stuck with that final shot, of what Joker had to do, or what he did do, with the contrast between the Born to Kill and the Peace, and him being questioned about that, for then that to come full circle in a more sinister way, because there was this woman, he raised questions to that one soldier earlier in the movie where they're shooting from the helicopter, and that contrast between, doing something that's an act of peace, an act of kindness, in that he had to kill. Also said Mark Ellis right there. Shout out to Mark Ellis.
I don't know if he worked on this,
I
but I'm sure it was
doubt it. I'm going to guess it's a very different Mark Ellis.
It said Anton First as well, a production designer on this.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, he's a director.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But sorry, continue.
But yeah, no, I think that, this movie is very effective. It's under 2 hours long, but still is able to provide you with a full experience. And the fact that it's under 2 hours long, and it's essentially two different movies, but because it's able to...
It really is.
Yeah, it's literally two different movies.
It really is two different films.
But in two different movies, two different tones entirely, but following the same character, but able to capture the totality of those experiences in a way where it is putting you in those shoes is very, very impressive. And
absolutely,
I understand why this is such a popular movie right now, or why it has been such a popular movie.
Yeah,
and I think it leaves me, it gives me a different feeling than Saving Private Ryan does, because I feel like it definitely hones in on the ugliness of the soldiers and the war,
for sure.
And Stanley Kubrick and Steven Spielberg have different directing styles, but I think just like Saving Private Ryan, and I only say that because that's the last war movie Andrew and I had watched together. You can find that on the channel.
Check it out, please.
Check it out. It's a really good one. It definitely shows that ugliness, and even though I feel like overall that one has more of a character focus, because we're focusing on one squad, but I feel like this one is Matthew Modine or Joker is the through line, and then seeing where he comes from in the training aspect to where he ends up. I thought it was very
absolutely.
I thought it was powerful.
No, it's a great film. No, it's a great film. And before I continue, is this your first taste of Stanley Kubrick, or have you seen any other of his films? You've seen The Shining.
I've only ever seen The Shining. Yeah.
Okay, so this is your second. Yeah. Well, I guess for me too, this is my second. I thought he was a masterful job, like you said. It's really is two different films. I know a lot of times, and people probably are going to say, "God, you reference Jaws quite a bit. It's one of the greatest movies of all time." So there's a reason. I usually reference it when I talk about horror movies in terms of like, if you want to nail the horror aspect, you got to get the characters right. In terms of getting us to invest in these characters to give a shit. But where I'm going to reference Jaws a little in this is that film, what it did so masterfully, and what I think was interesting about this film. That movie has two different halves, and are two different films. Like you have the first half of Jaws is straight up just a horror picture, and the second half, yeah, there are definitely horror aspects where they're trying to survive and hunt the shark down, but it's an action adventure film. The second half,
I've never seen Jaws actually.
Okay. We got a lot of in this.
We got a lot of movies to watch,
I
guys.
love in this reaction. We've discovered a lot of reactions for Aaron to come up with. We got The Matrix. We've got Jaws. Apocalypse Now. But yeah, no, I would say like it was kind of interesting from that perspective that like again the two halves are totally different. But I like that the first half just. It set the theme of just that dehumanizing effect, like especially with the powerful performance from Ermey, I believe. Wonderful performance. I didn't like the character, which again you're not meant to, obviously. But I understand where he was coming from in terms of getting these guys ready in a situation where you need to become a killing machine. Right. So I understand what his purpose and what he was trying to do. And again, powerful performance by the actor. I'm curious to see if he was nominated. I'm going to check that out after we do our trivia and stuff. But again, I thought it was interesting things that Kubrick and whoever the writer were doing about the theme of dehumanizing and like again the effects it has on the mind, because look what happened to Vincent D'Onofrio's character. Again, just me projecting. I don't know if he was actually autistic. That was just what I was thinking I was getting from the vibes, or he was very socially awkward, whatever. But again, he was genuinely a happy guy. And he was trying to get, used to the idea of being in the Marine Corps, whatever, and training, basic training, which is not easy. Whether you're autistic, socially awkward, or just regular, you have no issues at all. It's a very difficult thing. Basic training. It's not easy. It's not for the faint-hearted. Anyways, the point I'm making is I just thought like to see that, the dichotomy of where he started to where Vincent D'Onofrio, like that look he gave. That's one of the most powerful looks I've ever seen. It was scary as shit. I mean, you said it best. I mean, you're like, what did you say? The hair on the back of my neck?
I felt it through my whole body.
Yeah,
I
felt
tense.
it through that look. He was like that look he made. I mean, that was scary as shit. But like it was earned throughout like everything like that had happened up to that point. And from where we started off with D'Onofrio, I was like, oh, I feel bad what they're doing to him. Like, and I understand why they're doing that, because they have to, all the rest of the team has to, face the punishments for his failures now. So I understand why they're beating him and committing the code red or whatever you call it. I get why they're doing that, but also like his loss of innocence and dehumanizing him. It's awful. I feel so terrible for this person as well. But again, that moment was extremely well earned too, to the point where I was like, okay, I buy this. Right. So I thought that was very powerful. But also too, it's set up to the point, like even when we watched the guy, as you pointed out as well, on the helicopter, just mowing innocent people down, which was disgusting and despicable, into that mindset of dehumanizing them, like, okay, they don't view people anymore as human beings. So it's like, it's just targets now. And also they brought up that story and that point about Lee Harvey Oswald. I forgot the other word, Charlie Wilmore, or apologies about forgetting that other name, about that about the one in Texas or wherever that story was.
Yeah, but the mass shooter. Yeah,
the mass shooter. And again, we know that all atrocities that are committed with mass shooters, they are not people who are in the army or any type of infantry unit. Of course not. There are other people who are disturbed and do these atrocities. But it is something like, psychologically speaking, I thought the movie made an interesting point. Like you were literally training these people to become like, killing machines.
Yeah.
So
dehumanizing killing machines.
Yeah, and again, understandable for the situation they are being prepared for. I get it. I mean, you're going to survive in this type of battlefield and situation. I understand. But now when it's peacetime and the war is over and you go to normal situations and normal settings and the PTSD sets in, like, what happens now? So it's interesting, the psychology behind it. Yeah. And I thought like that was really nailed down in this film as well. Like, yes, from the perspective of what you were talking about with Saving Private Ryan, totally different, because we're really focusing on the entire infantry of the group there, and was really more of I mean, obviously we got that insane action in that film, which was incredible. It's one of the most insane action I've ever seen in a film, especially a war film, but really focusing in on the characters here. But I just think the psychological study of dehumanizing and the themes were really powerfully done in this film as well, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I thought it was great, and watching the authenticity of what we were experiencing with these guys. I feel like maybe it's a product of the time or the director, but there's this sense of wanting us to root for these characters by portraying them in a certain light. But I feel like this movie was very authentic in portraying these soldiers in their totality, and like from the way that they spoke to one another to the way that they interacted with their environment. And even that scene which I felt was important for us to kind of ground or establish where each of these characters' perspectives were when they were being interviewed, right? And like some of them just wanted to go back to their hometown and say, I got to kill. And other ones were like, I just hate Vietnam or Vietnamese people in general, and like how each of their own personal experiences influenced why they were there in the first place. And it made me question, like, okay, just the nature of war in general, right? Because you are there to do a job. You were there to obtain an objective, get something done. But in the process of that through that objective, you are desensitized to the enemy or people that don't look like you. But with this particular war, it's like what, the North side fighting against the South side?
Correct. And I believe we were in the aid of the South, I believe is my understanding.
Yeah, we're in the aid of the South. So I feel like because of that nature, and this is one country, but divided by two different political beliefs, I imagine that there'd be a sense of hate and resentment for even the people that are on your side that you're supposed to be defending. And you saw that with the one black soldier, that he was like, and they're so ungrateful for what we're doing for them. It's like, but you guys are in a war that you're not, and it's under the guise of fighting for freedom, you know? And I feel like watching that, I was trying to remove my own personal judgments about like why, because we got a little bit of we didn't know a ton about the war going in, but we were told by Greg a little bit of information going into it about, you know, like just the nature of the Vietnam War, because neither of us really had any knowledge about it. But the sense that this was a war that was fought in under the guise of like preventing the enemy, a potential enemy, from coming to harming America. Right. But that goal was under the guise of freedom for America, because if these people click up together, this is going to harm the future of us or the country. So for them to really believe in that cause, but to have that cause warped, it makes me really question, you know, then what that does to the human psyche, and especially kind of building off what you were saying, like you were trained for this thing. What does that do when you come back? Yeah. You know, how are you able to acclimate back to society? Because I imagine seeing the things you've seen and doing the things you've done would irreparably change your brain chemistry, you know, and the way you operate. And I feel like we saw Matthew Modine or Joker at the end finally cross that line, at least in an intentional way, because we've seen him shoot at people. We've never seen him shoot someone directly. Correct. And let alone it be, you know, this person that's caused so much destruction. You find out it's like this young girl. And just the haunting contrast, both within the second half of the movie where they're just playing all of these like upbeat fun tunes in the middle of this dark scenario, but especially having the soldiers sing this Mickey Mouse song, this like Mickey Mouse, this symbol of levity and childhood and, you know, just American innovation with Disney, and having it contrasted with the soldiers walking in this war zone with fire in the background, singing this upbeat song. It was just the way that the movie displayed that dichotomy was just absolutely was haunting.
Very good. No, very good points. I completely agree with you. It was an interesting journey that we took throughout the entire picture from the beginning, because in the first shot with Joker, Matthew Modine's character, I mean, what does he say he's there to do? He's there to kill people. That was literally his first line when this drill sergeant asked him. So I thought that was an interesting, I don't know if subversion of expectations is the right words, but just like in terms of just where we're going with this character, because like that's where I thought we were going to go. Like he's just there to do that, because it's the words that are coming out of his mouth. So that's where my mind's going. Yeah. And then like we see too, he befriends Vincent D'Onofrio's character, and then when they're doing like the Code Red stuff with the soap, like he doesn't want to actually do that. No. And I thought too there was an interesting foreshadow line just from what he had done previously to not actually to that. Animal, Adam Baldwin's character, says to him, "You talk the talk, but can you walk the walk?" You know what I mean? And then obviously there he had to there in that situation because he saw this woman was suffering, and like you said, the contrast between the born to kill and the peace thing. Like he thought by killing her, he was giving her the peace. So yeah, no, it was a fascinating journey, and I thought that was like it was very deep in that sense. So no, very I really liked his character a lot actually, because I wasn't expecting it to go there just from the first lines from what we got from his character in the film. So
yeah.
I like that, and again, like I said, I don't know if subversion of expectations is the right way, but that's not where I was expecting the character to go. So I was actually. Yeah, I was fascinated with that. But before we get into trivia, I will also say Kubrick directed the hell out of this. I loved a lot of the tracking shots, especially at the beginning when you got those monologues with the drill sergeant just staying on one shot. I can't even imagine how long that took to how many takes, how long that took. Impressive, great acting, especially from the two again, Matthew Modine, all the other actors, they did a phenomenal job. I don't want to take anything away, but the two standouts for me were the drill sergeant, Ermey. Don't like his character very much, but his performance, fantastic. And Vincent D'Onofrio. Again, these are two actors.
Oh, they got nominated for this. They were incredible.
Yeah, they were just in the first half of the movie. They weren't even in the whole film. But they were for me, they were the standouts. But the other actors, and Matthew Modine included, fantastic, great performance. And I liked the relationships and the interactions between Cowboy and Joker. I thought that really well too. Like you felt that friendship and the kinship between the two characters, and when obviously that had what happened to Cowboy, like you felt that. I felt you were emotionally invested in those two characters because we went through the whole basic training with them up to that point. Obviously, that was just an error. I mean, Cowboy had tried. He wasn't used to that leadership role, so he was in a situation, and obviously the intensity was up. We were in a dire situation. He's something he's not used to, taking a leadership role. And he tried to order Animal several times, but Animal is very war hungry and, kind of like to the point I was just making about Joker. He's there to kill people. Animal was there to kill people.
Right.
And obviously we do know like he didn't want his brothers in arms to die either. It was kind of a double-edged sword with him. But he was not listening to orders, and he got, in my opinion, he got Cowboy killed, Arliss Howard's character killed.
Well, the first two guys went without order as well.
Correct. Yeah. No. Fair enough. I guess you could blame. Well, the first guy, he went. That was an order to go to check out. But the second one, he definitely went, not listening to Arliss Howard, to Cowboy, and definitely Animals. So, but I guess you could also make a point too that Cowboy, he still could have said, all right, you let them go, but we follow orders. Let's wait either for a tank or let's get out of here. Because, because this is not a situation where we have the high ground, if you will, making my Revenge of the Sith reference. But we're not in a situation where we're in a proper situation here where we can win this. So, but yeah. But I'm surprised too, Joker. And again, I know the situation was dire. I was surprised. I was expecting him to get on Animal. Like, why didn't you just listen or something like that? But yeah, interesting. Do you have anything else you'd like to add before we get into the trivia?
The score was great.
Fantastic.
The music really set the tone. Not the soundtracks or the needle drops, but the actual score when you're in the heat of the action. Really put you there, and it's really immersive.
Absolutely.
Very impressive.
Absolutely. And I like too we were talking about the cinematography with the tracking shots. I like too some of those POV type shots where they were like, even where they were ducking down and walking in, like it really felt immersive in that way as well. So there's just so many different things that appreciated.
Totally agree.
All right. Wow. This specific piece of trivia I'm about to read got 1,151 people found interesting.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. So I haven't even read it. I just read that.
Wow.
In the first part of the movie, in the sequences inside the barracks during the drill, a special lens was designed to keep every single recruit in focus. Director Stanley Kubrick intended that no one was special and they all had the same treatment.
Wow.
Very cool. In an interview for the DVD, Ermey, I guess I've been saying his name wrong this whole time. I'm probably going to hear that in the comment sections. You don't even know how to pronounce his last name. I'm a scumbag maggot. Is that a decent impersonation of him? I don't know. Yeah. In an interview for the DVD, Ermey, there we go, said it right this time, said he felt Vincent D'Onofrio's performance was not only the best in the film, but was the best part of the film as a whole.
Yeah. I thought it was phenomenal.
Yeah. Director Stanley Kubrick had nothing but praise for Ermey's skill as a performer. Kubrick originally was going to write dialogue for Ermey's character himself, but he became so impressed with what Ermey improvised, he decided it was not necessary. He simply just let him ad-lib and act practically unheard of for a Stanley Kubrick film. Ermey's performance was so faultless that Kubrick only needed 2 or 3 takes to get his scenes filmed, which was also extremely rare for a Kubrick film. See, I told you that. The only instance Ermey had to film more than 2 or 3 takes was the jelly donut scene, which he claimed was filmed in only 37 takes, to the point his voice kept disappearing from time to time. Didn't I say, too, I can't imagine how many times he lost his voice?
Right.
So I'm like, because he's shouting at the top of his lungs.
It has to be hoarse.
Yeah, it's the same thing with Christian Bale when he's doing that Batman voice on set. I'm like, I got to imagine this guy's losing his voice so much. All right, I'll do a couple more and then I'll get to the spoiler trivia. According to an interview with Vincent D'Onofrio, the production schedule for this film was so drawn out that lead actor Matthew Modine got married, conceived a child with his wife, the child was born, and then turned 1 year old, all during the course of filming.
Wow.
Oh,
that's a long production.
That is a long production. Well, I'll never forget the joke that Vincent D'Onofrio gave, because they asked when it was announced that Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman were going to be for Eyes Wide Shut. They asked Vincent D'Onofrio, do you have any advice for Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman? Yeah, enjoy living in England because you're going to be there for a very long time. It's a Stanley Kubrick film. You're going to be there a long time.
That's funny.
All right, 2 more, and then I'll get to the spoiler ones. I'll do a couple of those.
Before you say that, maybe because they were filming so long, maybe they did film this in order. Maybe he actually did shave his head and then was there so long to grow the hair
you're
back.
right. Like, here, let's wait for your hair to go back. We'll take a couple weeks off or something, I guess, or however long it takes for your hair to grow back. To make Gunnery Sergeant Hartman's performance and the recruits' reactions as convincing as possible, Matthew Modine, Vincent D'Onofrio, and the other actors playing recruits never met Ermey prior to filming. Stanley Kubrick also saw it to that Ermey didn't fraternize with the actors between takes. Smart. It's more authentic when you're watching it in because it feels like they're scared shitless of him and they've never met him before. So that was a wise decision to do.
The strangers just coming in, giving orders.
Absolutely. Okay, so this is the last one I'm going to read, and then I'll just do a couple of the trivia ones. The spoiler trivia ones, rather. One scene cut from the film showed a group of Marines playing soccer. The scene was cut because a shot revealed they were kicking a human head, not a soccer ball.
Ooh.
Damn, that's dark as shit.
Super dark. Oof. I believe these guys would do that.
I mean, that would have made an interesting react. Oh, there's no spoiler ones.
Really?
Yeah. Normally they have, in the red, the spoilers.
Huh.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll read 2 more then. I'll go back to that spot I was at. But normally, with, I'll say this, that would have made quite an intense reaction from us if we would have seen, an actual head coming out. But,
oh, yeah.
Okay, last 2, I promise. Aaron's like, yeah, right.
I'm actually really into these facts. I was thinking the whole time, I was like, I can't wait to get the facts section. Yeah.
Regarding his character, Gunny Hartman's brutal discipline of the recruits, Ermey once said in an interview that a Marine drill instructor would never physically slap, choke, or punch a recruit, at least not openly. Even back in his day as a young Marine, nevertheless, the gunnery sergeant in the book that the film was based on, The Short Timers by Gustav Hasford, often resorts to physical violence during the latter part of his drilling period, something that was significantly toned down in the film.
Really? Wow. That's crazy.
All right, last one, I promise, guys. Oh, 2 more, because I just found out this last one here. Sorry.
Okay.
You'll like this one.
All right.
Gustav Hasford began working on The Short Timers, the book on which the film is based, while serving in Vietnam.
Oh.
He based many of his characters and names on soldiers he served with. I wonder if he's basing himself as the Matthew Modine character because he's the writer, maybe?
I could see that.
Maybe.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah. He's like, hey, I just want to write peace. All that. No.
Born to Kill, Peace.
Yeah. Oh, a sex scene with Private Joker and a Vietnamese prostitute was cut. Okay. According to the actress, director Stanley Kubrick cut the scene because it detracted from the cold mood of the film. Smart decision. I think that was smart. Okay, last one. Promise. Denzel Washington was considered for the role of 8-Ball, but he declined because he couldn't read the script before auditioning. He has since said that it is a role that he regrets missing out on.
Wow.
Well, we regrets not seeing Denzel in this film. I do like the actor that they got for 8 Ball. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the actor that played 8 Ball was the one who was shot several times by the sniper.
That makes
the
sense.
one I said was in Sudden Death with Jean-Claude Van Damme. Oh, I totally could have seen. I mean, this was Denzel in '87, so he wasn't famous. It wasn't famous Denzel yet, but yeah, I would have killed that. And I think that was a couple years before he did Glory, because I think Glory was '89.
Don't remind them of Glory.
Yeah, but I mean, because he was going to do a war film 2 years after that. So I wonder if he would have got that role if he did this one. So, but
Maybe.
I guess we'll never know. Anyways, that's all the facts that we could read. Otherwise, we'd be here for a long time. But let us know in the comments section, what did you think of this film? And before I send it off, is there anything else you'd like to say about Full Metal Jacket?
No, it was great. It was disturbing, and I'm forever changed having seen it.
Yes. No. Sarah, I'd love to also see more Stanley Kubrick films. So if there's other suggestions you guys have about Stanley Kubrick films that you'd like Aaron, myself, or other members of the team to react to, yes, us right here, that you'd like other members of the team to react to, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Also, let us know what you think of this film as it stood the test of time since 1987. And yeah, just let us know in the comment section. Thank you if you've made it this far for joining us thus far. We appreciate it. Love you guys. And we shall see you next time. Late.